Ho, ho, ho. How are you doing? You all right?
We'll put it this way, that was a double earlier on.
Good. Splendid. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Thank you for joining us today. We're just hoping the television's absolutely garbage, and then if that's the case, well, there we go. I'll go with some of that. I'm going to take my chicken head off a minute. It's a turkey head. You ever had a turkey on your head before?
No,
it's not great. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. It's absolute magic to see you here. Merry Christmas. There's Stephen Hughes. There's Angela. Fantastic to see you all. Please let us know where you all are, folks. We've got a fantastic show for you tonight. David came up with an idea about a month ago or something. There's Ali Meek saying hello. I hope you've all had a wonderful Christmas. And David came up with this wee idea and it developed. Why don't we get some videos of some of the past guests? And they've all sent us these unique, nice videos to play for you tonight. So it's a complete mixture of a show. I think we've got 13 or 14 different videos or something like that.
13 videos, not including ours.
Something like that. There's Ina. Hello, Ina. How you doing? And John.
Hello there. Hello
there.
there.
People, mind and hit the share button for us, folks. Hit the share button tonight. And that would be wonderful. Share it to everybody everywhere because we are going to have a fantastic night in music. There's singing, there's piping, there's accordion playing, there's fiddling, there's harping. Is it harping? Do you say harping? Again, folk harp on. There's Elizabeth Gardner.
You're definitely harping on.
Elizabeth, thank you so much for all my harps stuff.
Merchandise.
Arrived in the post. Even Angus has got his first wee heart stop. Oh, you beauty. So did you have a nice Christmas? Did you have a nice Christmas?
Yes, I did. Yes, it was really nice. Yourself?
Aye, magic. Yeah, we had the whole family together, and it was really brilliant. And again, it looks like we're going into kind of strange territories again with this COVID stuff. So we might be here for a while yet. We'll be here a good bit yet. So anyway, listen, folks, magic to have you all here. Please share it about. Tonight we're going on about 4 Facebook channels. We're Tunes in the House. We're Tartan Tunes. We're Scotland Online, I think it is.
Yep.
And then we're out on YouTube. If you fancy watching it on the big screen, fire it up on YouTube and the telly, and you'll see us even bigger. And then we're on Twitter. We're on Twitter as well. So there's so many folk coming. It's great. There's Marco in Oregon. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas. There's Liz, a regular in Fitarland, where they speak with that funny accent. There's Marie and Yell and Burravo and Stephen. Right. Anyway, here we go. Here's a wee set for me to get us going tonight. Just a wee Christmassy set. Marches, Mary's Boy Child, Joy to the World, and Ding Dong Merrily.
This is Peter, Pretend to be Boney M.
Yep, that's it. That's my double C or whatever it is. Good fun. Wee Christmassy tunes there. Ladies and gentlemen, please keep sharing this tonight. We're going to try and get this up to a huge number tonight. It's going to be a really joyful, nice show and Boxing Day to keep everybody entertained. And I hope you had a brilliant Christmas, and I hope you had eaten lots and all that kind of stuff. And there's Mary joining us as usual. And mind, it's a big family on here, so we want to see lots of comments and things like that. That's the nice thing about this show. It's been really good for everybody, just been very relaxed and enjoying each other's company. Well, most of the time.
Mm.
Yeah, there's Anita saying I did share it. Excellent, good. And there's Vi Todd. Hi Vi, hit that share button. Vi knows Happy Scotland.
Sure.
Right. What else are we going to? Oh, another wee thing we're going to do tonight is we're going to ask a wee question from you between each track. Because it's awfully nice. There's Ben over in County Antrim. Ben called a Highland cow after me in the first lockdown when I was playing all the time.
Big fatty.
It's got Red Peter. Yeah, there we go. There's Angela saying something. Right. Yes. And there's that lady. I think you know that lady very well.
I do.
The puff and poo. For anybody at home that doesn't know what puff and poo is, you can just wonder, actually. Maybe tell you later on.
Oh, done.
One went down with COVID and they had fruit for Christmas. Oh, gee, sorry, Sandra. There we go. That's it. Right, have we got a question here?
No, we have a video.
Oh, we're having a video first. What are we having?
Well, yeah, no, we're going to throw back to the summer.
Oh, yeah. Which doesn't seem like that long ago. And it was the first wee bit of freedom we got, really. And then it's looking strange again, isn't it?
The first time we met, Peter, in person.
It was. Yeah, we'll never forget it. Braemar, how romantic.
One of the most requested videos we've had that we've played, thanks to the boys at Braemar Media.
Oh, yeah.
More on that later. So here we have the mist-covered mountains.
Yeah, and keep your comments coming in, folks, even in the videos tonight. Just keep them coming. Yep. It's no problem. Yep. Hi, Rob Lennox. All the best, big fella.
Next, Rob.
Good,
and here we go. Mist-covered mountains.
It's a right bonny tune, isn't it? Did you see one of our listeners said they were crying there?
Wasn't that bad, was it?
No, it wasn't that bad. I've made a few folk cry over the years, right enough, but never mind.
What's the difference between an onion and a set of bagpipes?
Nobody cries when you cut up the bagpipes.
Correct. Yeah.
Yes, got the one. What's that? What's this? What Mary said? Who's the handsome one in the red 30? What does that mean?
What's behind you?
Oh.
Don't know. So tonight we are going to ask you some questions. I want you to comment, want you to share it, and just answer the questions. So the first question tonight is, what, Peter? Stop touching.
Hold on. Right, go for the question.
No, you're fine. You read that.
Go with it.
What is your favourite Christmas film?
That's it.
Peter, what's your favourite Christmas film?
Elf.
Elf, yeah. Yeah, good film.
Yeah, I like Elf. I like the Grinch as well, though.
Which one?
The cartoon.
The cartoon, the new version, the Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah, it's good.
So that's your one. What's your favourite film? There's Bonnie in Wisconsin. Hi, Ian.
You can't go wrong with Die Hard, though.
Well, it's not that Christmassy, though, is it? Anyway.
Eve.
Oh, look, they're coming in already.
Sound of Music, yeah. Good film.
It's a
good
standard.
Film.
Gerald likes that.
So,
right, listen. So our first video we've got coming up here tonight. Now, we can't really do any better for you than this, actually. This young lady won Musician of the Year at the Trad Awards just about a month ago. Iona Fife. And Iona was on the show. We had a great night with Iona on the show. Lovely singer. And she sent us this wee video to play for you tonight with Michael Biggins playing the piano for her. We had Michael on as a guest one night as well. And they're going to do In the Bleak Midwinter. So please share it about, folks. You're going to get some great, great varied music tonight. And remember the films.
In the Bleak Midwinter in Scots. Not in English, in Scots.
That's right. Well, that's Iona's thing. That's her thing.
Exactly. So here we go.
So,
In the Bleak Midwinter. And remember, keep your films coming in.
Hi, Carol.
In a bleak midwinter, a long, long time ago, earth stood hard as iron, water like a stone, snow. Snow
There we go. That's why she won Young Musician of the Year.
Nope, she didn't. She won Musician of the Year.
Oh yeah, not young musician, musician.
Musician.
She did. Well, she
And that was
deserves it.
actually filmed at St Margaret in Braemar.
That's right. Yeah. A big shout out and a hello to Dale. Actually, Dale that we met in Braemar that filmed us. Dale's actually not in Braemar. He missed the White Christmas in Braemar. He's actually in Yorkshire seeing family.
In Yorkshire.
So he's there, and a big hello to Adam as well. Adam and Sammy. Hopefully, going to have Adam on the show actually very soon as a guest, which would be really cool. There's been some great.
I was going to say thank you for sending in the films.
There's Stephen correct. Stephen's just corrected himself there. We noticed Stephen, but never worry.
Stephen's on the drums, I think.
he's maybe got one of the drums that you've got. We've got something like that coming up in a wee while as well. Actually, we've got
yes,
a new thing. Right.
We next question for you. Next question is, what is your favourite Christmas song?
Yeah, well that follows on good for there, doesn't it?
Yes, it's as if we planned it.
Yeah. What's your favourite Christmas song? Right, next though. Hey, we've got a wee bit of piping, haven't we?
And it's not me.
It's not you. No. Tell the folks who it is.
We have the first ever guest on Tartan Tunes. That was on the 30th of August 2020.
Which is kind of amazing because that's when me and Ross were doing it before you came along, when Ross stopped. And when I look back at that now and you think we've been doing it since a year past August, means we've had over 100 guests on the show now. Because I think we've pretty much managed to keep it going all the time, apart from that week I ended up in the hospital, mind.
Yes, you had the kidney stones.
Kidney stones, yeah. That kind of you wouldn't have enjoyed me that night, honestly.
You phoned me that night.
Yeah, it wasn't great. Anyway, so we've got John. John was the very first guest, and the second guest we've got coming on later on, actually, on that same show. Well, we haven't actually, but we'll explain that to you later on. So that's fine. So
technically, we do.
Technically, in a sort of way, we do. But here we go. Gerard Russell saying Silent Night. That is my all-time favourite as well, Gerard. Definitely.
Well, mine is Christmas Wrapping by the Waitresses.
Oh, I've never even heard that.
Oh, you have. You have.
Really? All right, okay.
Yep. Then, so here we go. We have a wee set from the Piper, John Dew.
Vivian, you'll enjoy this. Oh, great fingers, eh? Fantastic playing. Brilliant.
Did you not ask them for Santa? From Santa?
What, a new set of fingers?
You said fingers, yeah.
Yeah, I love these videos that are coming in these years of COVID and things. Like you can see the washing machine lying open in the background there and things. It's quite cool. And then you see somebody in their kitchen. All these places we've ended up playing. You know.
All the acoustics.
Yeah. So that was John. So he was our very first guest ever on Tartan Tunes. And we've done a lot of shows since then. And our next guest that sent us a wee video in, he's got, there's your next question for you folks. What is the worst present you ever received? What's the worst Christmas present you ever received?
Puff and poo.
Puff and poo. I sent Davey Puff. Well, Karen sent Davey Puff and poo. And Davey and Fiona got Puff and poo. But and you can find out what that is for yourself. Right, okay. Stephen saying, here's to you, Peter and Davey, and all the friends you have on here tonight. Yeah, well, you know something? We've been so lucky. It's been great doing this show. Every week we get to meet two new people, have a blather with them, get to know them a bit, even the folk we haven't known so well, and it's magic. And the whole world is just spot on. I think Stephen's wondering what you're drinking, Davey. He's drinking Lafroig, he says.
No, that's 18-year-old Highland Park. Well, it was
18-year-old Highland Park. Right, there was Gerard's worst thing was a new hammer.
Is that like the old Only Frozen Horses? It's the same hammer, but the head and the shaft have changed about 20 times.
And it was a left-handed hammer one year.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Right, anyway, our next guest has sent this in for us, which is just absolutely magic. Ian Smith. Ian is a member of Trail West, the famous band that's on the go. And both times, this guy's incredible, actually. He plays the piano accordion and the button accordion, but mostly the piano accordion. Both times, when I've contacted him and said, could you do us a wee video? He happened to, he's been in Tiree at the time. And the only accordion he had there was his 5-row box, because his piano one's lying in Glasgow. So he played tunes, and he amazes me. He just plays magic tunes. So here a bit of West Coast style for you, some jigs for the one and only Ian Smith.
Hello from the windy Isle of Tiree. Hope you're all well. My name's Ian Smith. I'm going to give you a couple of tunes on the 5-row just now. We just had a power cut, so the lights might come in at some point. What better time for a tune? So I'm going to give you a wee set of jigs, starting off with Kenny Gillis of Porting Along, then into The Thief of the Harbour, and then finishing off with Dr. Flora Macaulay of Carradale. So hope you enjoy this one. Thank you very much.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. That's brilliant, isn't it? What a player. It's that real, it's just that West Coast drive that's just magic. Yeah, it's a lilt and a drive and everything. It's just magic. There's Shirley and
I did like one of the answers earlier on from Vivian. Perfumed draw liners that I'd given the mother-in-law the previous year. That's brilliant.
Very, very nice. Yeah, brilliant.
We in the house we keep a hold of any gift bags we get given every year,
okay.
and we recycle them, reuse them, but we have to watch who we give them to the following year. Just in case that the person who gave us the gift bag gets it back.
That's right. Yeah, it's good. You know, it used to be
rare,
like in the olden days. We used to play at raffles, play at dances all the time. There was always a raffle. And there was one dance club we played at once a month, and I'm sure it was the same stuff that was in the raffle every month. You know, folk won it, then just brought it back. There was a pair of tights got passed around about 40 households, I think. Hopefully, and then I won a teapot one night, which I was really it looked quite nice until I opened it up, and there was 2 used tea bags in it. The folk had used the teapot before they gave it to me. So there we go. So anyway. All good. Right, there's Anita. Anita's a lovely woman. You still live in Shetland, actually. There, Stephen said as well. Keep sharing, folks. Keep sharing for us.
Yeah, it's really good.
Keep sharing.
We've got another question.
We have got another question. Go on.
We've got another question. While we'll take a wee second before we go into the next video, because you need a bit of prep time for this next video.
We do. Yeah, a wee bit. Of prep
so,
time.
Peter, what is the best present you've ever received?
Well, there we go. What's the best present you've ever received, folks?
Come on, Peter. What's yours?
My best present would be like say yesterday, actually, having my whole family here with me. Perfect. Utterly perfect. And that.
You're so kind.
Yeah, well, that would be it was great having them all here. It was just brilliant, you know, especially in this climes, because it's just there's Dave Cormack. We'll have to try and get Davey on the show some night. He's a cracking accordion player. He sent me a couple of CDs. He does amazing stuff. Brilliant. So, yeah. Maureen said, all right, there you go. See? That's brilliant. Right, listen, our next guest. Now, this man's a very, very good musician as well, and he's in a band called Scaryvore.
Never heard of them.
No, never. Martin Gillespie. Martin was on the show with Scaryvore. Now, we asked Martin to do something a wee bit different, and he kind of ran out of time. He was going to play us a wee tune as well. But in the lockdown, I'm not sure if it was the first lockdown. Maybe he did it in the second lockdown too, didn't he?
I think I've been it all the time.
Once a week, he was making cocktails, and he was coming on and having a fun with everybody and getting these. There's a nice one. My great granddaughter was born on Christmas Day 8 years ago. Fantastic.
Well, happy birthday for yesterday.
Necklace with all my grandkids' names on it. See, it's amazing all the things that mean a lot to people. So, Martin, we asked Martin, would you do us a wee video? And I thought he was going to initially do us one playing, and then he says, got a wee idea. A Tartan Tunes cocktail. So we now have our own cocktail.
Yep.
This is it. So this is an exclusive. Yep. And Martin's sent this video showing you how to make this cocktail. Now, Karen, third member of the Tartan Tunes group, has already sampled this tonight already to make sure it's all right. So at the end of the video, we possibly may see her. I am not sure how many she's managed now because we don't know, but we're about to find out. So listen, there's Alan. Alan likes a wee whiskey. Alan, here's a cocktail coming. The base of it's whiskey, but Martin's going to tell you exactly how to make the Tartan Tunes cocktail. Brilliant.
Hello everyone, Merry Christmas. I hope you're all had an amazing day, and I hope the Boxing Day is going well. I'm certainly had a busy couple of days of drinking as you do. So I was kindly asked by Peter and the team at Tartan Tunes to make a Tartan Tunes cocktail for the show today. So I'm absolutely delighted to do it. It's an amazing job they've done since lockdown with Tartan Tunes and having all the different musicians from around Scotland on, getting interviewed and hearing about their lives and musical experiences and everything else. So well done to the Tartan Tunes team. So I think it's very fitting that we do a Tartan Tunes cocktail here on Boxing Day. So if you've got these ingredients, go for it. I've tried it already, as you can probably tell by my eyes. So we'll go for it again right now. So I'm going for a whisky-based cocktail with my favourite whisky at the moment. I actually picked up, I think the bottle's in it, but it's not, it's behind it. The Glenlivet Caribbean Reserve. But I said any whisky is good for this. I've tried that already. And ingredients are fresh ginger, orange, honey, chocolate. I'm doing orange chocolate here. You need ice, you need a shaker, a grater, and you need a muddler as well. So let's go for this now. So start off first, what you want to be doing is getting your ginger. So cut a couple of chunks on the bottom, like so. And then we go for a good squeeze of honey. So I don't know, about a tablespoon maybe. I should do it. I quite like it sweet. So then get a muddler in, and you want to give this a good crush at the bottom. I couldn't find the muddler when I done it earlier on there. I was using the wooden spoon, but I've got it now. So I think I'll make myself a new cocktail set. This one's been well used. But saying that, not much in the last 6 months since we've been back on the road. Well, now it's been stopped again, but so I might get back to the weekly cocktail nights again, you never know. So after that, bottled up, you want to get your whisky. Oh, jeez. Want to get your whisky and 50ml or whatever you think yourself. So use that, this is 25ml. Pour that 1, 2, and then you know me, it's a wee extra glug at the end. About a good, same again, 25ml, 50ml orange, fresh orange in. Good squeeze. So I've kind of based this on a few cocktails I was looking at. Kind of like there's a penicillin cocktail, it's quite like they use lemon, and they also use fresh ginger. But I thought I'd try this. This is stuff I done. It's pretty good. So into this, you go a few cubes of ice to shake it up. Get your shake it lid down, so I can get this off once I start shaking it. Give it a good shake. So the shaker's like, you want to keep going until it's ice cold. Like so. A nice glass. I've got my, even though it's disappeared, this was a lovely Jura glass, but I think I put it in the dishwasher too much. It's been well used. So Jura, if you watch, and I'll put a couple of more glasses. So fill your glass of ice. Right there. Just because you've got bits of chunks of ginger in it, and orange and stuff, you want to strain this. So you're re-strain them too. Oof, can you look at that? And then I might use a wee slice of orange to garnish. A wee slice of that. A wee bit of ginger. You just got a wee slice of it. It's actually nice, you can stir up the ginger as well, which is quite nice. So. Oh, that bit's broke, hold on. Take 2. So we just cut it a wee bit out the middle. And you can fire it on like this. And then to finish it off, is what you want is a wee grating of chocolate. Or chocolate orange in my case here. Here we go. Boom. Did you look at that? So, this is the Tartan Tunes cocktail for Boxing Day, made with My favourite Glenlivet. I hope you all enjoy. So give it a wee try, you've got the stuff in.
Absolutely brilliant. There's your tartan tunes. I like what Stevie Hughes says there. It's too much work for me. Oh, fantastic. And Joyce Dalrymple says Glenlivet was my dad's favourite dram. Oh, for goodness sake, what are you doing? Oh, for Pete's sake. Look. There it is. The show's gone.
Really good.
Karen, thanks for the puffin poo.
It took me years collecting that out in the banks.
No problem, you're stuck in my teeth.
Right, everybody, there you go. You'll have to give that cocktail a wee. Oh, see that? Isabel said it's going to go lime kimchi. She's not going to go for the Glenlivet.
It's really, really good.
I think you can use whatever you want, but there you go. Get a go, folks. So, right, Cam, say Merry Christmas to everybody.
Happy Christmas.
And read out the next question.
No.
She can't read. She can't see that far now. No, she's had, I don't know how many of these things she's had.
6.
6, is it?
6. The bottle gone.
Pete's sake. It's quite. I just drink tea, so it's not so bad. But that's it.
This is quite
right.
a
Have we got
question.
another question for these good folk before we sound them? There you go. Alan Barnett says it sounds great. Alan, 2 or 3 of them, and gee whiz, you've just had your eyesight sorted out, man. 2 or 3 of them, and that'll be away again. Right. That was right. Now,
what?
See, Isabel worked at Glencairn. But she's a bit of a whiskey connoisseur, is Isabel. She's been abroad doing all the whiskey tasting and all that stuff. So there we go.
So,
brilliant.
The next question. It's quite a
you can
highbrow question.
Right.
It's,
We can take down Skerryvore now.
We'll do that in a second.
Yeah. Ooh.
If you can invite one famous person to Christmas dinner, who would it be and why?
Oh, wow.
And that's famous person, dead or alive. Don't care. It's hypothetical.
That's quite a thing, actually, isn't it? Yeah. Right. Go on.
For me, it's one of 2 people, and it's they both now passed away. It's either Nelson Mandela or the now late Archbishop Desmond Tutu.
Yeah, that was really sad that he died.
Yeah, I think that either of those 2 men. They've done so much in their time.
So much for the world as a whole. Yeah.
So we're going to play one of our guests that we had this year. She was the first harpist.
Hold on, look who Fiona like Fergie McDonald, the Gaelic King. Yeah, who wouldn't be?
It was the first harpist to be on Tartan Tunes.
Yeah.
The angel that is Rachel Hare. So let's have a listen to Rachel Hare play. I believe it's a Manx Christmas carol.
I think, and this is an angel, isn't it? This is what we said, Christmas theme.
Yep.
Bring on Rachel the angel here. Yeah.
Here we go.
She was a fantastic guest. Really loved having the harp on,
yeah.
And it is so apt at Christmas time, isn't it?
Here we go. Fantastic.
So lovely, absolutely lovely. And when you hear that, the real instrument, and just hear the authentic sound of it, it's just fantastic. Really, really nice. I think Rachel told us when she was on the show as well, she gets back and forward all over Europe, teaching harp and things. And one of the things she told us was that she actually keeps a harp out there. So she didn't have to travel with it because it's a bit of a difficult.
Martin Luther King Jr.
There was somebody on it. I think it was. Wait, I just check. It was Joyce Dalrymple. Joyce is always watching the show. That she said she would love to have David Attenborough as a guest. And that time when I came down to Braemar to meet you, because I was playing at that kind of posh private party at night time.
Yep.
And there was a lot of famous people at it. There was like the AstraZeneca team that had, and a lot of different Nobel Peace Prize winners. But originally David Attenborough was supposed to be there, I think, but he couldn't make it in the end. I think the producer of The Blue Planet came instead. But I would have loved to have met him as well. I would have absolutely loved to have met him someday, which was just great.
Here's our next question.
Oh, yeah, go on now. Hold on. Go on.
What is your favourite Christmas dinner accompaniment?
Okay.
Now, I know what my wife says, and that's pigs and blankets.
Yeah. And I like stuffing. Stuffing's my thing. We had 3 different kinds of stuffing yesterday.
Sorry.
No, be quiet. I'm talking about the dinner table. We had stuffing. We had chestnut and beef. We had pork.
Chestnut and beef?
Yeah. We had pork and orange, was it, or something? And then pork and, you get them off at the Scalloa Meat Co up here. They make all this different kinds of stuffing and you can just buy them. Great. Really good. There's David Cormack saying something though. He liked skidley. Of course, that was very.
What's skidley?
An oatmeal stuffing, like Maureen's just said, the kind of oatmeal stuffing.
Oatmeal stuffing, okay.
And Stephen said you can't beat a good stuffing.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. Right, who have we got coming on next? Quick, before the comments go downhill here.
We have the accordionist extraordinaire, who is going on tour in March, I believe.
Yeah, I hope so. Fingers crossed. Hope this gets back to normal. I saw a report the other day saying there could be restrictions to the end of March now, and I'm like, oh, come on. Oh.
Great fun.
But
we have the Geordie Jingler.
The second Englishman ever to win the Scottish Championships playing the accordion. And the girl in the fiddle with Maggie Adamson. Maggie used to play in my band. Maggie stays about 5-6 miles up the road from me here when she's not away sailing. She does a lot of international sailing.
She's very good at it.
She's very good at it. But she's very good at playing the fiddle as well. So this is Leonard, and the 2 of them are going on tour together in March. So if it all goes ahead, catch a ticket for them because it'll be really worth it. It'll be great.
It's a show and a half.
Super. And you've just done Leonard. Fantastic, brilliant musicians there. And I noticed Vi Todd put on half the tickets for the Milnerthorpe gig are away in March already.
Wow.
And all we can do is just fingers crossed, folks, that we get back to some sort of kind of normality by then. Here's hoping. We really do hope so. She's saying anybody interested in tickets or wanting to go along, just get in touch with her. That's the way to do it. That's what this show's all about. What happened there? Did you hear that? My voice went all funny. It sounded like a smurf or something. Are you there?
So yeah.
Oh, I sounded strange there.
You sound strange.
You did? Yeah. But yeah, this is what the show's all about as well, is totally promoting our music and helping the artists. And if any year or a couple of years the indies need to get back on their feet, it's now. It's hard going. So there you go. Davey's got his already.
Good.
Right. What have we got coming along now?
Which of Santa's reindeer is your favourite?
Yeah. See, look, right, did you not hear my voice going funny? Look there, somebody else has said I sounded like a smurf.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Which of Santa's reindeer is your favourite?
Which of Santa's reindeer is your favourite? See, I don't think Rudolph was one of them, was he?
Well,
was he one of Santa's reindeer, or is he a kind of outsider that just kind of gate crashed the party? Or?
Do you know that there's what was the name of the other reindeer?
Olive. Andy told that joke the other night, and I didn't get it actually.
No, do you not get it? Do you want me to explain it to you?
No, it's all right. I've got it now. Dancer.
Love dancing. Yep.
Dancer and Prancer and all that. So, yeah, see, Vi thinks I've been in the helium balloons as well. There was something funny happened there. My sister gave me a soda stream. Maybe it's something to do with that.
All those bubbles. Speaking of bubbles.
I don't even drink, and Cam's through there hitting the whiskey, the Tartan Tunes cocktail, and my voice goes funny. That's not right. Yeah.
Speaking of voices going funny.
What?
Well, our next video from our previous guest.
Oh, yeah?
It's from our first solo guest.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a guest that did the whole show themselves.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
The one, the only Mr. Robert Matheson.
Yeah. Pipe major, he shots and Dyke Head, world champions.
Yep.
Great solo player. Great composer.
Kilt designer.
He was a great guest, and he done the show from Fort Ventura that night, if I remember, sitting with his feet up. So it's good.
So he sent us another video from the same set that he sent the other stuff from. So how will you look at that? It's a quite nice tune by Alan McDonald. That's the Alan McDonald who won the Hamish Henderson Award.
He did.
At the Trads.
Natrads. Yeah.
Look at you, your Gaelic.
Natrads. Come on, a
Here we go.
There we go.
Here's Rab.
yeah, that's class, isn't it? Sheer class. That's really interesting, actually. I hadn't heard that tune, the Phil Cunningham tune, played on the pipes until Robert done it there. I'd heard it in accordions and fiddles, but I'd never heard it. The Centenary Jewel.
Do you know which what type of stovies is the most expensive?
No.
Venison stovies.
Very dear.
Half a deer.
Have a dear. I noticed somebody in there put I hadn't tried reindeer before. When I was only about 19, 20, I was out in Norway doing a tour with a band, and we were away up the north somewhere, and there was reindeer just walking about all over the place. They were in folks' gardens and everything. They're just wild, and apparently the local folk owned them, or I don't know what the deal was, but there was a lot of the reindeer anyway. And then they served us this amazing stew one night, and I went, "Oh, that stew's amazing!" And it turned out, guess what it was? Reindeer, Bambi. When the Bambis we'd seen going about.
What's worse is if you go to a restaurant and order reindeer, and they send it with a cherry tomato on top of it. Yeah, it's Rudolph.
Oh. But Robert there, isn't he? Just a magically musical piper, really musical piper. The way he plays, and it's just really, really nice. And when he played the Phil Cunningham tune there, of course, he done lots on Hogmanay and things with Phil Cunningham on the television, and a lot of arrangements with Phil. And Phil done some of the records, and Donald Shaw done some of the records with them as well. Mm-hmm. Absolutely brilliant player. And if anybody's stuck for anything to do, this Hogmanay, Andy Kane and myself are playing on the Music from Scotland channel from 11 o'clock to 12:30. So if you fancy bringing in the bells with us, that would be magic.
Look at you plugging your own show.
What's that?
Look at you plugging your own show.
It's a wee plug for Music for Scotland, because they do a lot for us too. It's good.
That's true. That's true. So next question.
Somebody's just said, "How could I eat that?" I didn't realise it was a deer I was eating.
What is the
Do you have a
Christmas elf?
Have you got a Christmas elf?
No.
Our one's gone, like, because they go back to the North Pole on Christmas Eve, you know.
We've got Christmas penguin. Does that count?
Maybe. Our Christmas elf is called Essie. That's Essie. And Essie in Shetland, they talk about the Essie cart. The Essie cart is the bin lorry. All right. So our elf's called Essie.
So you're saying your elf is rubbish?
What?
Your elf, well,
I get it. Essie. So let's hear, if you've got an elf, let's hear what your elf's called. That'd be great. And then who have we got coming on next? This is just magic. Oh, the one and only coming up next.
After you.
The one and only Alan Henderson. Now, Alan, of course, and his other guys was on the show as well as the Laird of Clackenfuckle, which was very, you've got to be quite careful how you say that, but it's not offensive really. But Alan was on as the Laird of Clackenfuckle. So we asked Alan's over in South Uist, and we asked him if he'd maybe send us a wee tune in. And he sent us a couple of strays and a reel here, I think, isn't it? A couple of strays and a couple of reels. Fantastic playing, fantastic guy. He's working for the UHI out there for the University of Highlands and Islands now, doing a lot in the trad music courses. Can't imagine anybody better doing the job, because he's just so cheerful and easy to get along with. I'm sure the students just love him. So here's Alan Henderson. Ah, man. What a lovely, lovely player, eh? Isn't he?
Mhm.
Such a sweet, sweet sound. Sweet, sweet sound.
Such technique.
How can we? I mean, we're kind of lucky putting this show on, and you're getting this music coming that we get to listen to every week, and we're doing it all just because we enjoy doing it, really, folks. So that's it, really. But it's really nice to see the show, and it was just a kind of avenue for the artists to maybe have another wee platform to plug stuff on while we're in these COVID pandemic times. So we've just tried to keep it going. There's Isabel Fraser. Don't worry, Isabel. You've not missed anything. We've just been killing time till you got here. Now you'll be able to watch it back. Remember that, folks. You can always watch this back. And as Stephen Hughes is saying there, share it about, folks. Keep sharing it about, because I think you'll find there's a lot of people out there. This will cheer them up. You know, watch it. 2 hours of the best of music and Davey and me. Yeah. We try hard, don't we?
Some of us try harder than others.
There we go. Right.
Yep.
Tell us a wee bit about the next lady that's coming on, because you know her very well.
Who is the next one to come? First of all, we're going to do the question.
Oh, yes. Right. Fire me a
Be
question.
consistent.
I'll get it. Yes.
Consistency. What is your favourite Christmas drink?
There you go, folks. Apart from the tartan tunes cocktail, what is your favourite Christmas drink? Mary's saying it's the best show ever. Thanks very much, Mary. Well, we try. It's good fun.
Well, the Tradwars didn't think so.
That's why we speak a wee bit. That's why we speak a wee bit of Gaelic now every so often. We're hoping that it was not speaking Gaelic that flew it.
So the next guest we have is a very good friend of mine, but actually both of them are friends of mine. We have the talented singer, Mrs. Barbara Dimmock, who you'll remember was on the show. She's a Scottish singer of the old tradition where it was passed down from family and all that sort of stuff.
Sorry to interrupt you here, but see, as soon as that question, they've all jumped on the wagon here now. Look at it.
Well, as long as you don't fall off the wagon.
Well, that's me.
Telephone, yeah. So yeah, and we have Chris Mara accompanying Barbara on guitar and vocals as well. Chris, obviously, the brother of the late great Michael Mara. Both of which
he was amazing. Yeah,
he was. I was lucky enough to work with him.
Fantastic. That must have been a great experience because he was.
It was an experience and a half. Yeah, it was great. So let's have we listen to a song by Barbara and Chris Mara. It's about a turnip. So let's have a look.
Season's greetings, everybody, from Bonnie Dundee. Here's a wee song about eating and drinking called Toddlin' Hame. Oh, when I've a sixpence under my thumb, it's then I'll get credit and I'll cartoon. But when I'm poor, they bid me gun by. Oh, poverty pets get company. Toddlin' hame, toddlin' hame, round as if ye come toddlin' hame, toddlin' hame, toddlin' hame, round as if ye come toddlin' hame. Fair father get wife and send her get sail. She gives us white bannocks to drink her ale. Sign if our tippenny chance to be small, we'll take a good scoot and call it a war. Toddlin' hame, toddlin' hame, round as a nip ye come toddlin' hame, toddlin' hame, toddlin' my wee kimmer and I, toddling hame, round the sun, ye come toddling hame, round the sun, ye come toddling hame. Lees me on liquor, my toddling do, your eyes they get humour when weetin' your boo. When sober say sour, you would fecht wi' a flea, but it's I a blind sicht to my bairns and me. When you're toddling hame, round the sun, ye come toddling hame, round the sun, ye come toddling hame, round the sun, ye come toddling hame.
There we go.
Fantastic, just brilliant, you know. And do you not think in mainstream on like television and that we don't hear singers like that enough?
We don't.
I think
No, you're right.
we just don't hear. And I remember you telling me Barbara was one of the original Cale Begg, wasn't she? So that
Yeah. Yep. Pete Boone and other people.
Davy Steele, was it?
David Steele, yeah. And what's it, Kenny Haddon?
Was that?
Was Kenny Haddon Kilbeck?
I'm not sure.
Can't remember.
But great and lovely to see
Yeah.
that stuff. So, yeah, really nice. But it's a shame we've not got programs like that. But that's why we're here. That's why we're here, because we're bringing you all these artists and sourcing them out and finding them and things, and it's great fun doing so. And lovely people they are to meet. It's all very, very nice. So if you know of anybody that you think you'd like to see in Tartan Tunes in the near year or so, get in touch with us, because we always like to hear about new artists as well. And we love it to be a kind of blend of established and new artists that we're bringing on all the time. It's good. So here it is. What is Santa called where you are in the world? That's the next question. What is Santa called where you are in the world? Only good things, please. We don't want any nasty things about poor old Santa. Edna says that was a rare old song that Barb sang there, and she reminded her of the Edinburgh Folk Club songs.
Yeah.
That's where they're reading all that style. Very, very good. Right, so what is Santa called where you are in the world? Is he called Santy? See, up here in Shetland, they call him Santy, I-E, S-A-N-T-I-E, Santy. So, what's he
Well, that's
called?
interesting, because our next video is from Sandy Claus.
Oh no, here he is. Sandy Claus. Now,
Sandy Claus.
of the guests we have had on over the years, you usually have a fair idea of what you're going to get with somebody. But
Yeah.
this next man, Sandy Brecon, who would just make you laugh and laugh and laugh. He came on and he'd done any guests you've got on, just drop us a wee private message or that'd be good, and then we can cipher them out for there, because we sometimes lose them in the show. But just drop us, I think you told me that before, but I'll sort that out. But any you think, drop us a wee private message, good. And the thing we were talking, what was I talking about there? I've lost my thread.
Sandy Brecon.
Sandy. Do you remember we just kind of went, hello, you're Sandy Brecon, and that was about it?
That was kind of it.
We really didn't have to do very much. And he even was sneaky enough to do the sound check just as himself and then went away and changed into disguise or something. And he
Yep.
came on as one of the men from ABBA, and he couldn't remember which one it was, if he was Bjorn or
That was
Benny. And he done the whole interview in a Swedish accent.
Yeah.
What a guy. What a guy.
Yeah.
So this, while you're telling us what Santa's called in your part of the world, Vivian's put Murray Blair, but I think she means that as a guest. I'm sure that's not what they call Santa.
I'll ask Murray next time I see him.
That would be a very good guest, actually. Very good guest.
So here we go. Here's the one, the only Santa Claus.
Sandy.
I had one even going through.
It is unbelievable. You know, Sandy's an absolute magic guy. He had on today. He's been doing it for nearly 2 years now, doing a different guys every week. And he's done amazing. And sometimes, I mean, he is just absolutely hilarious. But the thing is, he's a brilliant musician as well. Don't let me you be fooled, people. That man can play the accordion. He really does know what he's doing. And he plays the wee 48 bass accordion purely because it was easy to carry about when they were flying and travelling so much. It was Sandy. I think it was. Hold on. There's Joe saying he enjoyed that. Joyce saying, what a man. He's hilarious and a great musician. I think you mean Hugh McDermott's haircut. I think Vi's meaning Hugh McDermott's haircut. I'm not sure if Sandy was in Hugh McDermott's haircut. I played with Hugh McDermott's haircut a couple of times, but I'm not sure. Was Sandy in it as well?
Gary West.
All right. Well, yeah, it was. I played with Gary was in it when I played the keyboards 2 or 3 times with him as well. Brilliant, really great guy, and always great fun. Keeps in touch a lot. Right. Question.
What is your favourite Christmas board game?
Whoa. I don't really like board games. I can't be bothered.
This was your question.
No, it was Karen's question. I'm sure it was Karen that came with that question. Blame Karen anyway. She's probably through that. I haven't heard much for a while, by the way. So there's probably a few.
Maybe the kids have had a drink.
Oh, dearie me. You imagine children with hangovers, that's just not good. That's not good. Anyway, it our next guest? Yeah. She was a lovely, lovely guest to have on the show. From Orkney this time. We're kind of covering everywhere. And it was Kristen Harvey. Yep. Kristen, come on, played the fiddle. We had a lovely interview with her. It was great fun. Because she's a member of Blazing Fiddles. And she's a member of Farah as well. And in her own right, just a fantastic soloist, to be honest. And you can see how she ended up on stage with people like Nicola Benedetti playing Leaving Lilac Harbour, the Willie Hunter. So, and you can tune, because you can tell, just class musicians.
She's also a former Young Trad winner.
Is she indeed? I didn't realise that one. Oh, well, there we go. So, Kristen Harvey. So, Kristen sent us a set of reels for her kitchen. I think she's not now when she recorded this one. And this is cracking. I was listening to this today, the variations in these tunes. She starts off with a Shetland tune called Lax Will Burn, with variations, and then it goes on. And you'll enjoy it, folks. Have a listen to this and tell us what's your favourite board game at the same time. Wow. That's
Can't go wrong with that.
Oh no, that's just great fiddle playing. Just great player. I remember hearing her as a young lass when she was still at high school, and I was doing tutoring for the Orkney, what do they call it? The Orkney Traditional Music and Dance Association thing, and they run summer schools. And I was doing tutoring accordion, and I think Gordon Gunn was tutoring the fiddle that year, and she was there. Yeah, what a player! You could just tell she was destined to be very, very good.
I've just realised something.
Yes.
If I was to grow like a really long beard, beard, with this shirt on, it looked like Mike Katz.
You would, yeah. Somebody else will need to get on the show.
Yeah.
We'll get a hoodie big mic somewhere. That would be good.
Yep.
So there we go, folks. That was what a lovely player.
So
a very nice person as well.
According to the Met Office,
No.
the definition of a white Christmas is a single flake of snow in
Yeah.
your area. So the question today is, did you have a white Christmas this year?
See, some bits of Shetland had a white Christmas, but we didn't actually. I never saw any here. But 10 miles up the road did.
It's that climate change that Greta was talking about.
Well, see, there's Angela. Angela's over and just over, not that far away with us, and she said yes. But I don't think we did. There's a lot of noise coming here.
Yeah.
So.
If you don't get one at Christmas, you get one in January.
Right, let's go. We've got a couple more videos yet, haven't we?
Yeah, 2 more videos. And this one is from Shandy Claus. Shandy Claus. This is from.
I see what you did there.
It's not necessarily. No, they might end up being guests at some point. But this is from the Shands. That is the second guest ever, Gordon Shand's kids. Now, I was lucky enough to get them to play one of my tunes when I launched my book.
Well, it was actually Gordon that was the guest.
That's what I said.
Yeah. The kids weren't on that one, were they?
No, that's no. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, got
so you. I was lucky to have them play on my launch video, and they're going to be playing a tune called "Memories of Shirley."
Well, what happened as well?
Original.
Gordon, all the best to Gordon as well. He's not been feeling well at all for 2 or 3 weeks. And he said to me, all right, if we get the kids to do something instead of me, because I'm feeling a bit off colour. So get better soon.
Definitely.
But as you're about to see, Gordon Shand has the best backup team ever in the world. If he is to cancel a gig or can he go, it's not a problem, because you just send this lot along.
With the wife.
Wow. And this guy's, as you say, they've done a track for you. And this is a lovely, lovely track, the Shand family, minus Dad. So, amazing. Yeah, they're great. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely fantastic.
I just saw that Vi Todd said they're supporting Leonard in
Yeah.
March.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for Leonard.
Yeah, he's going to have a hard gig that day.
just
Yeah.
let them go and last. It's fine. I'll do you think more for
You
them?
have to be,
But no, it was fantastic.
he should know better. You don't get real crackers to be your support actor.
No.
No, they're absolutely brilliant. And it's so nice to see them. But they look so happy when they're playing. They actually really do genuinely ooze that they're enjoying playing, which is absolutely.
You never know. They might be playing one of my tunes at that gig.
They might be. They might be.
No idea.
No, they're great. They're just great guys.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
Just them all playing magic. Well, David, we're kind of getting through this tonight. Are we
came to our last video.
The question's funny.
Question.
Oh, no, well,
well, the
question?
Number of questions matched the number of videos. That was kind of the plan.
All right, give us a question then. That's better be a goodie.
Question for the 92 people watching. Right, yeah. Is who has been your favourite Tartan Tunes guest this year?
Woohoo! Who did you like, folks?
It was going to be who's your favourite presenter, but we all know Ross would have won that one, so.
Yeah, Ross would have won that. And talking of that, our last video, and we've not had him on the show. We'll have to get him on and grill him some night again because we've not heard a lot from him.
No.
And Ross works with Tay Piping. But we sent Ross a wee message and said, Ross, fancy giving us a video for our Christmas show? And he's just delighted to do so. So it was really good. And I think he was playing at a wedding somewhere with this big house in the background. And
nice house.
Nice house. Yeah, I don't think it's his house. I think it's...
Don't think so.
No.
But maybe it is.
But could be. But so what we said to Ross was, any chance... Gerard said he enjoyed Stuart. We didn't have Stuart on as a guest.
No, Stuart yet. Not yet.
No, had Stuart yet, but we'll try and get him, Gerard. We'll try and talk him into it sometime. Isabel enjoyed Robert Matheson.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Aina liked Ian Smith. This is lovely. It's lovely to see you've enjoyed all these different people. So we asked Roscoe. We said, Ross, any chance? And he was delighted to send us one. And he's an old married man now as well, since he used to be on the show. But Isabel, look, Isabel's been nice to him. Right, here we go. So tell us, as we go through this, who was your favourite guest and who you enjoyed? And at the same time, here's Mr. McNaughton with a few tunes for you. Yeah. Fantastic, Mr. McNaughton. Pipes sounding nice there.
Best way to hear them from a distance.
You can sound this. Everybody said how much they really enjoyed so much. And I think it's been the good, nice thing about it. And it's actually amazing they're watching that actually when and watching the comments coming in and forgetting that there was some of the guests we've even had on. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh my God,
Yeah.
that was right. I noticed somebody mentioned John Carmichael there, and the night we had John Carmichael on, oh my goodness, I was in stitches laughing that night as well. And there's many, many nights we've just had fun. And the night we had Sandy on, I could hardly speak, so it was just fun. But,
To be fair, I'm a bit biased, but the best guest I've dealt with so far is Fred Morrison.
oh, well, do you know something? And we just had him on, of course, a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
He was so funny. It was
Yeah.
unbelievable. It was just
Yeah.
so funny.
You should
But
you should have.
But unbelievably good musicians as well, all these guys.
Yeah.
So, it's great. So that was John saying he liked John Carmichael. Yeah, Ike did a good turn. It was, he was great. Great. When you hear the stories of the old days and what they've done. Anyway, listen, folks, that's us kind of coming to the end of our wee Boxing Day special. I hope you've enjoyed watching that tonight. Do you like the tartan, Davey?
Is that the Hybe starting?
No, it is not. The old Harton and William tartan, nothing. Carol says they've all been brilliant. Listen, folks, I do hope you had a nice Christmas yesterday and it wasn't dampened by any unfortunate situations. And I hope the same for you for New Year, for Hogmanay. And remember what I said earlier, if you're stuck for some entertainment on Hogmanay night, Andy Kane and myself will be on Music from Scotland. In fact, Music from Scotland's got music on from about 8 o'clock actually that night. But Andy and I are doing 11 o'clock to 12:30. So we'll be bringing, if you want to bring in the bells with us, that would be fantastic. And by that time, you'll all have a chance to make your Tartan Tunes cocktails designed by Martin Gillespie, and you'll all be sitting there with your Tartan Tunes cocktail, and you'll not have a care in the world. By then, that'll be fine. So, anyway, listen, Davey, same to you. Go on.
Before we go, seeing as those that have stayed with us tonight, thank you very much. On the 2nd of January, which is Sunday,
oh yes,
starting
that's right.
the 2022 season, we have, and this is exclusive, and it's exclusive to all you that are still watching. We'll post it up later the week. We have Mr. Stuart Cassels on as a guest. That's the founder of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and he's currently the MD at Macallan Whiskey up in the north of Scotland. And we'll also have...
We've got Adam Usani coming on. Adam is one of the duo that run Music from Scotland channel, but he's a very, very fine piano player, very fine guitarist and singer, and his wife's an amazing fiddle player. So we maybe get them all on. That might be good. So that's what we'll be aiming for, and we'll let you know about that. So I'm sure you'll enjoy it. So it'll be good. So we'll start the new year with, you can't do too bad, an MD for Macallan Whiskey, and one of the guy that started the Red Hot Chili Peppers. He's going to have a few stories for us, I'm sure.
Oh, we hope so. We hope so.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, folks, thank you very much for tonight. You all take care out there. I know it's a bit strange in the old world just now again. So just take care, and hopefully we'll get through it again like we did before with Tartan Tunes every Sunday night at 8 o'clock. We'll keep going, won't we? We ain't giving up. We'll keep going. Right, David, have a brilliant new year. I'll speak to you at some point.
Aye, Kava.
Aye. That's about as much as I can mind right now when it comes to it. Anyway, take care, folks. Good night.
See ya.
See ya.